진짜 미친놈이네 진짜.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
난 별명이
And
뭐가
what will they
될까요?
call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours.
그렇겠지.
But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others.
파수꾼이라.
The Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan.
이 남자는 누구죠?
Missed.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
사령의 도둑질이라.
This house is doomed!
헐?
We all
새끼가.
fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
그래?
2 shields and 3 spears.
왜 그랬지?
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks truth.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Go.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
우리는 함께 어려움을
But
이겨내야
we'll even
해.
live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
They
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the wall.
The man alone. Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Make him pay for what he stole. Give us justice.
Fuck him!
I will decide.
Send him to the wall.
Leave the poor man
Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
헐?
Please, my lord.
장벽으로
My family
보낸다.
depends on me.
어떡하지? 씨. 자비를 베푼다? 아니야, 이 새끼, 이런 새끼들은. 어떡하지? 장벽으로 보낸다. 장벽.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No, please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
손가락을 안 자른 걸 다행으로 여겨거라. 오늘의 판결을 기억할 것입니다.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course. It can weigh on
내
anyone.
의무인걸요.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom
마에스터라면 누굴
and
고르겠어요?
experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
알겠어요.
I understand. I'll do it now.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
마이스터 오텐그린 살펴보기. 아, 아니구나. 아니야. 살펴. 식량.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
사람들이 왜
But it
굶고
doesn't
있죠?
look good.
Eric said people were going to starve. Why can't we feed them?
The war has taken its toll. Even our own stores for the house are dwindling. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight.
2주라.
But there are steps we can take. In the
뭐죠?
past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like.
형민들.
We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our
분명
pigs to
다른
the house.
방법이 있을
No,
거예요.
there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak
정말
to the
힘들다.
huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps
힘들어.
they can do more. My lord.
이럴수. 대화하기. 살펴보기. 덩컨. 후보 중에 한 명이죠? 덩컨.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
파수꾼에 대해 물어본다.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
게러드는 대체 왜 보내신 거죠?
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the White Hills. I only hope to give you an advantage. And I regret any action you disapprove of.
I
그랬군요.
understand. And you're forgiven.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Slash and parry. Slash
Okay,
and
okay.
parry. Again.
누구냐 얘는? 멜컴? 살펴보기. 대화하기.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
짐을 왜요? 어딜 가시는데요?
Where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your
네,
brother
sure.
Asher.
Asher?
그 망나니 둘째
She has
아들이죠.
asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
저도 그쯤은 알아요.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job.
로일런드 경이라.
He'd be a fine choice. And
왜요?
I trust
왜
him.
그렇게 생각하시죠?
Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your
그렇지.
side.
전시
Royland has the
상황이니까.
respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
합리적인 생각이야.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else.
됐나?
Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you
그냥
did to
물어만
that
봤다
man.
그랬지? 맞다. 생각해보니까.
I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell
누굴
me.
파수꾼으로
Who
뽑아야
should I
할까?
name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle.
헐?
He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. So
얘는
Roland is
온공파구나.
unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
의견이 나뉘네. 로일런 경 살펴보기.
Come on, what did I say? Swords up, slash right, parry, again. Sword up, swing left, parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs could
Royland,
hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
방비책 상황은 어떻죠?
What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
다시 대화하기.
Yes, my lord.
파수꾼을 뽑아야 해요.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud. Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
실은 아직
I
결정을 못
haven't made my
내렸어요.
decision yet. But I appreciate your opinion.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
일단은 로일런드한테 마음이 간다. 새창 삶은 거대한데?
Do it like you mean it.
라이언 대화하기.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, you know, don't you?
애셔의 이름은 없네.
And what of your brother Asher? Where's his name?
There's only two sides to the blade. Besides, he left, so... Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them.
우리 적이 아니야.
No, he's not our enemy. But he did a bad thing.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. People who do bad things need to be punished. Someone did something bad to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
더 살펴볼 것이 없다면 마에스터와 대화하세요. 오케이. 됐어. 가자. 마에스터 오행그린. 살펴보기. 대화.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
네. 네, 준비됐어요. 아, 뭘 보고
What is
있는
it you're
건가요?
doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
뭐죠?
It is our greatest asset, my lord.
어,
Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
얼마나 줘야 할까요?
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay's snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold.
어렵다.
You're all worthless
들어가기.
and weak.
뭐야? 진행되는 거 아니었네? 아, 여기서 한눈에 볼 수 있구나. 됐어. 대화기.
Slash right. That means now.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
네, 준비됐어요.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you.
두 분 다 훌륭한 분이세요.
Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
로일랜드.
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
계책을 세워 대비합시다.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not? Lord Ethan
그만
should hear
싸워요.
from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please.
어렵다.
Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
나무라.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
어렵다. 어려워. 곡물이라. 아, 어떡하지? 아, 어려워. 싸울까 말까. 곡물을 바치죠.
Maester Ortengrin has swayed me. We will offer the Boltons a share of the ironwood, and we will promise our people to harvest it, thus securing their safety.
싸우고 싶긴 한데.
A sentinel, I must warn you. Do this, and you invite ruin upon this house.
If we don't, there may be no House Forester at all.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
싸워야 되나? 어떡하지?
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
저 결정이 너무 어렵다.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
We could offer him the ironwood in the courtyard.
My lord, making this kind of offer outright may simply embolden Ramsay. There could be trouble, and all the house will be there to see it. Meet him in a hall. It will be more private, and he will not have an audience to play against you.
Lord Ethan?
대전당 안으로.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
입 다무시오.
Another word.
I'd hoped for better from you, my lord.
이 새끼 진짜.
Apologies, my son. I had expected better of him. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall.
And we will offer the ironwood, providing a safe future for this house.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
잘 되려나?
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister.
유배 보내놓고
And we
왜
need all
이제
the
와서?
help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule.
그래.
Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles.
아, 그래?
But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct.
아, 그런
Asher knocked
사람이었구나.
out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger
전
inside you.
신중하게 움직일 거예요.
It's something we could use.
I'm not like that, but I don't need
애쉬가
to be,
필요할
do
것
I?
같아.
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
애쉬가 데려와야겠다.
I'm trying to do what's best for
시국이
this family.
시국인지라
What this family needs. Ethan,
사람이 한 명이라도 더
let me send
필요해.
Malcolm to Essos.
에소스로 보낸다.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.